International Women's Day is more than just a one-day event. It is a global movement.
And I must say, every one of you, you are looking really beautiful. Everywhere is purple, everywhere is royalty.
Military wife, of course you are resilient.
For us to have peaceful society, it has been demonstrated that empowering women is a kind of a catalyst.
With well over a century of history and change, the first International Women's Day was held in March 1911. International Women's Day isn't country, group, or organization specific. It is a day of collective global activism and celebration that belongs to all those committed to forging women's equality. In a glamorous ceremony, the Nigerian Army Officers' Wives Association today, 8th March 2024, joined the rest of the world to mark International Women's Day with a global campaign theme that this year International Women's Day, which is Inspire Inclusion, the United Nations International Women's Day theme, which says Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress, a day set aside to celebrate the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women worldwide, as well as to raise awareness about the issue of gender equality. First, the NAOWA members, led by the President, Mrs. Maria Lagbaja, had a symbolic walk to draw attention to the issue of gender equality and raise awareness about the various issues which affect the inclusion of women in the society. After the symbolic walk, members of NAOWA, special guests and representatives from sisters associations like DIPOA, NAFOA, NOWA and POA converged at the Army Command Officers Mess at Sokoro, Abuja, the venue of the Nigerian Army Officers Wives Association International Women's Day Symposium.
My name is Maria Lagbaja, and I am the president of the Nigerian Army Officers' Wives Association, NAOWA. On this special occasion of International Women's Day 2024, NAOWA stands united with women all over the world in recognizing and celebrating our incredible achievements, resilience, and strength. International Women's Day is not just a day. It is a powerful movement that goes beyond boundaries, calling for gender equality, inclusion, and the recognition of women's contributions to society. This year's theme, which is Inspire Inclusion, aligns perfectly with the core values of NAOWA, and we are delighted to join women all over the world to call for more inclusion for women in the society. Inclusion is not just an idea, but a commitment to creating a world where every woman's voice is heard, where every talent is recognized, and where every opportunity is open to all. Today, we celebrate the diversity that strengthens us and the unity that drives us forward. As women, let us continue to uplift, support, and inspire one another to ensure that our actions today lay the foundation for more inclusive tomorrow. To my dear NAOWA and NASWA members, and to women all over the world, I say Happy International Women's Day. May our collective efforts lead us to a future where every woman's potential is recognized and celebrated. Join us as we make efforts to inspire inclusion. Together, we can make a difference.
Equality for every woman everywhere. Breaking barrier, building bridges. Elevate women, elevate humanity.
Together we thrive, together we rise.
Raise women up, break the bias. Gender equality every day, every way.
Empower women, inspire inclusion. Inspire inclusion.
Join us as we honor the essence of womanhood. Together, we rise, we empower, and we inspire inclusion. Save the date, March 8, 2024. Join us as we embrace the strength within and shine a light on the power of every woman. Happy International Women's Day to the beautiful, brave, remarkable, outstanding and resilient women everywhere.
In her opening remarks, President NAOWA, Mrs. Maria Lagaja, noted that International Women's Day is more than just a one-day event. It is a global movement which recognizes the crucial roles of women play in developing the society and highlights the needs to address gender gaps and work towards creating a world where women have equal opportunities in all aspects
I welcome
of
you
life.
to the Nigerian Army Officers' Wives Association International Women's Day Symposium in commemoration of the year 2024 International Women's Day. Every year on the 8th of March, the global community comes together to mark International Women's Day, a day set apart to celebrate the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women worldwide, as well as to raise awareness about the issues of gender equality. International Women's Day also serves as a platform to raise awareness about the affecting women globally and some of the issues including gender-based violence, discrimination, child marriage, and the challenges faced in getting quality education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, among others. The day equally emphasizes the importance of empowering women by supporting initiatives that promote women's rights, provide equal opportunities, and promote an environment where women can thrive personally and professionally.
The special guest of honor, the President, Defense and Police Officers' Wives Association, and wife of the Chief of Defense Staff, Mrs. Ogogo Gwambe Musa, in her remarks, revealed that the International Women's Day holds immense significance not only in recognizing the remarkable achievements of women throughout history, but as a day specially set aside to honor the virtues of women and also to reaffirm commitment towards recognizing the needs for the promotion of gender equality and empowerment of women.
This year's theme is targeted at encouraging everyone to recognize the unique perspectives and contributions of women from all walks of life so that we can forge a better world. I'm reminded of the countless women who have paved the way for progress, breaking barriers and challenging societal norms to create a more inclusive and rightful world for all. Accordingly, the world has celebrated women trailblazers from fields of science, politics, business, and the arts to unsung heroes who tirelessly advocate for justice and equality in their communities. Also, women that have been at the forefront of positive change, driving innovation and inspiring better living conditions in our society for a generation to come.
I congratulate all Nigerian women on this year's International Women's Day. I particularly acknowledge and celebrate my female officers and soldiers, as well as our Army wives, under the auspices of the Nigerian Army Officers' Wives Association, NAOWA, ably led by my dear wife, Mrs. Maria Abiodun Lagbaja, and the Nigerian Army Soldiers' Wives Association, NASWA. Every year, on March 8, the world celebrates International Women's Day to recognize the incredible roles women play in our society. Women also use the day to raise awareness about the challenges and inequalities that they face. The Nigerian Army identifies with this year's theme, aptly crafted as Inspire Inclusion. The theme serves as a reminder of how much the female gender has been suppressed in many societies. As an organization that prides itself on being gender sensitive and inspires its female personnel to aspire to be whatever they can be, the Nigerian Army is open to collaborating with reputable women's organizations to raise awareness on pertinent issues such as gender-based violence, unequal access to education and healthcare, and limited economic opportunities that the Army believes are of concern to women. I solidly stand by my wife, NAOWA, and NASWA in their commitment to creating a world where every woman's voice is heard, every talent is recognized and rewarded equally, and every opportunity is open to all, irrespective of race, gender, culture, or faith. I acknowledge women who have stood to defy oppression, repressive cultural practices, and unfair treatment of the female gender. I salute the courage and resilience of the extraordinary spouses of my officers and soldiers who keep the home front during long deployments to secure our beloved nation and our national interest. I understand and appreciate your sacrifice, as many of you voluntarily gave up your dreams to build your homes and be pillars of support to your husbands. I pledge that under my leadership, the Nigerian Army will continue to work towards a society where every woman can dream and see their dream come true. Thus, the Nigerian Army is solidly in support of the Inspire Inclusion Crusade. Once again, I wish all women a happy International Women's Day.
The one-day NAOWA International Women's Day Symposium features presentations on lifestyle, personal development and economic empowerment for women, amongst others.
And that shows us that it's not a one-time thing, neither is it an overhaul of a system at the same time. If you can copy from the car manufacturers, will be good, because it's just a part at a time. The three major spaces where we can develop ourselves are across the physical, and I want to really appreciate our two mommies in the house. They are very keen on physical fitness, so much so that it has become a part of the NAOWA structure and programs. So the physical speaks to your fitness, your heart, how you are doing, and how you can be more efficient. The mental speaks to your acumen, your critical thinking, the ability to solve problems no matter where you are. So you don't have to be a career executive to solve problems. There are problems everywhere. So it is thinking, that is the part of, former slide please. That is the part we are speaking to on your mental development.
How we value different sexes according to the social construct of what they define as gender. That is referring to the feminine and masculine sexes. Actually, gender equality is a fundamental human right. And indeed, it's looking at placing equal value for males, for men, women, boys, girls. And this means that they all have equal access to opportunities, to resources and decision making, no matter the diversity, no matter, if whatever, for instance, areas of diversity like disability, the main focus of gender equality is to make sure that everyone is empowered to be able to take opportunities, access resources, and make decisions. Beyond the policies, we have policies. How about the practice? How do we ensure that gender equality is enshrined in the implementation of projects, in the implementation of programs? That's a very important one. And then empowerment of women is key to financial independence, to enhance decision making. This decision making may also have to do with their health, assessing health facilities, and things like that. In conclusion, education remains a catalyst for gender equality and societal progress. And we are encouraged to invest in women to accelerate progress.
There was also open dialogue where military wives shared their experiences, learned from experts, and as well as an interactive session chaired by the president of NAOWA herself to address questions related to gender equality and empowerment for women.
Help give us loan to support our businesses or start a business. Okay, yes. NAOWA is trying to get something like that. We're going to, I won't tell you that, but I won't tell you that now openly. But yes, we're working towards this loan. Yeah.
How can we improve healthcare for women, especially nursing mothers? I know a lot has actually been said about women empowerment, and the government, although hasn't done enough, but has done a bit to help to improve the healthcare for women, especially nursing mothers. Usually, before now, the maternity leave, the period of maternity leave that was given to us was about 3 months for private sectors and 4 months for government sectors, but now it has increased to 6 months. So I think by virtue of our status and the advocacy and advocacy, which we need to improve, we need to encourage a lot of private sectors to imbibe what the government sectors have done, increasing maternity leaves to 6 months.
Illness. Let us all first understand that. Like somebody can have hypertension, somebody can have diabetes, somebody can also have depression. A depressed person is not a weak person. A depressed person is not a lazy person. It is just an illness that makes people not have strength, not have desire to do anything, and for them to feel unhappy even when things surrounding them appear to be good. So we can be depressed for no reason. We can also be depressed because of adversities surrounding us. So I'll try to answer the direct questions. Somebody asked about postpartum depression and anxiety, also relating to financial difficulties. Like Dr. Nena alluded to earlier, when women give birth, they can experience postnatal depression, and this is due usually to hormonal changes. But in addition to hormonal changes, being pregnant is not easy. I've never been pregnant, but being pregnant I know is not easy. Taking care of a baby is also not easy. Now we are losing that fabric of societal support with Japa syndrome, with mind your business syndrome. How many of you have younger sisters that will come and carry baby? Nobody has time for anybody. So we are all taking care of our children by ourselves, and these are some of the things that contribute. It is even peculiar for you military wives, because the person that got you pregnant may not even be available at the time when you are having the baby. It's not even available to support you in taking care of that baby. So these are some of the things that contribute to postpartum depression, but it is treatable. Please do not look at postpartum depression with it's not a spiritual problem. You are not a witch, okay? Because everybody expects that if you have a baby you should be happy. If you're unhappy, it's not because you're a witch, it's just an illness and it is treatable.
Question. Thank God that they even wrote it on it, the president NAOWA. I will have passed the question to another person. The question says, how do you manage the home front with NAOWA activities and family life generally? Well, it's not easy. I must say, dealing with women is not easy. Like, I was actually, to be frank and to say the truth, for those that are close to me knows that when it comes to women, I'm actually afraid of them. I'm a woman myself, but I'm afraid of women. And I will say I don't even know where the strength comes from. But as a president, I feel like having support of people, all the NAOWA women, I won't lie, the way they supported me and showed me support, even give me the strength to be able to face them. I was thinking it's going to be difficult, but to my surprise, with their support and words of encouragement, and there are some things that sometimes if you feel like something that you can't do and you get people pushing you, telling you you can do it, once you maybe belittle yourself, or what's the word to use, thinking some things that you feel it's something that you can't meet up, and then yet people coming to tell you that, go, you can do it, you can do this. Those people that are doing it, are they not also human beings? Then I keep saying, but I'm not the same. Some people are educationists, some people have this career thing, but me, I'm like a TikToker. I always dance. I'm more of a social media person, But now I'm seeing myself as a different person. Even sitting here discussing with all the career women, So this gives me the strength, and it gives me, it drives me forward, honestly.
Organization, groups, and individuals worldwide can all play a part in the community, at work, at home, and beyond. To truly include women means to openly embrace the diversity of race, age, ability, faith, body image, and how they identify. Worldwide, women must be included in all fields of endeavor. When women aren't present, we must ask, if not, why not? When women are discriminated against, we must call out poor practice. When the treatment of women is not equitable, we must take action. And we must do this each time, every time. Olayemi Eson, for Spy TV.